Since both Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi joined the ADC party in a coalition movement, their supporters, knowing fully well that these two individuals have very strong interest in running for the presidency, they have both involved themselves in a tug of war, Obidients on one side and Articulate on one side. At the moment, we do not know who is going to win this war, but there are reports that Obidients, who are the supporters of Peter Obi, are now pleading and begging with Articulate that please allow Peter Obi to run for presidency on the platform of ADC. We don't know if, Atiku is going to step down or reconsider, considering that age is not on his side. This is a man that is 80 plus, 81 or 82. This is a man that, should be at home, retiring, resting and taking care of his grandchildren. But no, he's insisting to run for presidency. I don't know why. I think that most of these people, maybe probably because of hospital bills, they want to be taken care of at, the most expensive hospitals in the world, with the Nigerian government bankrolling it, of course. Maybe that is why he's so determined, to run. Probably he has an ailment that he's taking care of, just like Buhari, because looking back now, thinking on how determined Buhari was to become the president, you would think that he would do better than what he did. But no, he didn't. All we saw was him traveling abroad consistently, yes, to take care of himself, visiting hospitals, the London Hospital Clinic, to take care of himself. That was all we saw. So now, to me, it's looking like probably the reason why he was so determined to become the president was so he could, have that leverage to be able to visit the most expensive hospitals in the world so that the Nigerian government can bankroll it. I think that was the main reason for him to, consistently, for him to be so determined to run. Because aside from that, his regime so far has been widely criticized. A lot of people have said a lot of things, even since the announcement of his death. A lot of people have condemned his administration because Nigerians face the worst of it. Nigerians saw Shege. We did not even know that we are going to meet Shege Promas now during the regime of Tinubu. But during that time was when Nigeria saw premium Shege, like premium renewed Shege. You can imagine. But anyway, guys, before we delve right into the details of today's news, if this is your first time here or you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you doing? What are you doing on YouTube if you're not subscribed to Newsroom Nigeria? This is the place you need to be at. So please click on the subscribe button down below. Turn on the post notification bell as well so that you'll be the first person to get notified each time we upload a new video. Don't forget to click on the thumbs up button as well. The thumbs up button is down below. Don't just watch. Encourage us by giving this video a massive thumbs up, because that way YouTube is able to recommend this video to other YouTube viewers all around the world. Please and please don't just watch. Just click on the thumbs up button to encourage us, at least give us a boost of morale. Without further delay, my people, let's delve right into the details of today's news. Supporters of the 2023 presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, popularly known as the Obidients, in Abia State have urged former Vice President Atiku Abubakar to shelve his rumored presidential ambition in 2027 and throw his weight behind Peter Obi to pick the presidential ticket of the African American Congress, ADC. The African Democratic Congress, typographical error. They made this appeal during their mega rallies yesterday to mark Obi's 64th birthday. The peaceful rally, dubbed 1 Million Man March for Obi, held simultaneously in Umuahia, the state capital, Aba, the commercial nerve center, Ohafia, and Uzuakoli towns, respectively. Addressing newsmen in Umuahia, Abia State chairman of the organizing committee and one of the coordinators of the Obidients in the state, Dr. Chibuzo Obiesili, appealed to Atiku to sacrifice his presidential ambition to support Obi, who has the quick fix for Nigerians' challenges. Obiesili acknowledged the efforts and the contributions of a former vice president to move Nigeria forward, but strongly appealed to him to take the back seat and support Obi's presidential bid. He commended Atiku and other opposition figures for forming the coalition against President Bola Tinubu's re-election bid, but advised the coalition to cede its presidential tickets to the South. On why the movement is rooting for Obi, he said the former Anambra State governor has the pedigree, track record of integrity, and national appeal. We thank those behind the formation of a coalition, but we appeal that the coalition should consider Obi for its presidential ticket because he has the national appeal needed to uproot the ruling APC. We plead with Atiku to please step aside for Obi. Atiku has tried his best for Nigeria, but his greatest sacrifice and gift to Nigeria will be to support Obi, get the ADC presidential ticket in 2027 so that Nigeria can move forward. Nigeria needs an Obi for a quick fix, and in the interest of all, he has what is needed to pull Nigeria out of the woods. On the birthday rally, Obi Ezili said it was a voluntary action for what Obi represents and stands for. He said that Obi's consistent advocacy for the poor and oppressed masses of Nigeria had endeared him to many across party, religious, and ethnic lines. He said, and I quote, Obi has shown exemplary leadership. His lifestyle and passion for the masses are worth emulating. He is a man of character, integrity, and compassion. That's why we are celebrating him. We haven't seen a politician in Nigeria today who is as clean and transparent as he is. If one comes up tomorrow, we would also celebrate the person, but for now, we haven't seen any. You all, let's have your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section below. What do you all think of this? Do you think that Atiku Abubakar would step down? Do you think so? Because I personally, I do not think he would step down because the determination, don't forget that it was because of his, or it is because of his presidential ambition that he has, that he left PDP. So I don't think he's going to get to ADC and all of a sudden decide to not run and just allow Peter Obi to win. I think he's going to go to the primary, and anybody that wins from the primary will get the ticket. He would not just quit on the way without, making sure that he gets to the primary. And we all know that Atiku is wealthier than Obi. He has the money. Have you heard about how much they said he gave out during the primary, the last 2023 election? Do you know how much he gave out? I think about $30,000 to each person. While Wike, I think, gave out $20,000 to each delegate at the primary. Can you imagine that? Who knows if he's going to, give out more this time around? But we'll be watching anyway. The first comment I have here is from Wood, who says, Obidients supporters are morons, zombie, attached emotion to politics, bunch of daft. Now, wow. Wale Folabi says, let him go and contest for the primary and test his popularity. Idris says, Obi can win election, but he needs a strong hand to support him. Another person says, but you people said Obi can't associate himself with criminals. They said it too, I remember. Lekon Solaudin says, he should compete via primary. That's what makes democracy sweet. Abiodun Pokola says, begging don't work in politics, only votes count. Morufo Olayinka says, Atiku led the coalition. Obi joined them. Atiku should step down for Obi. What a drama. Joe says, what was said by the writer is expected of any supporter of a candidate. Questions that need answers are, was Obi the one who initiated the coalition or was he invited? Like this support group for Obi, does a support group for other contenders in the coalition exist? Ready to gestation their principal ambition? Obi wants to be president through Labour Party and at the same time through ADC. Which way? Edamison Omogbemi says, is Obi a member of ADC? I can't understand. Power is not given anywhere in the world, but you need to fight for it. Atiku has gone to ADC and openly resigned from PDP, but where is Obi? He has told whoever cares to listen that he belongs to Labour Party. Your candidate is doing hide and seek, and all followers are confused. Less than 2 years to general election, and you are begging another man from another party to step down for you. Whoever is going to perform in governance should be sound politically and economically. Uche Ifeanyi says, I feel terrible to still watch and see that Nigerians have not understood the nation's politics. Atiku should please step aside for Obi. Very laughable. Ademola says, if you know your worth, then go and test your fake social media ratings. Your principal has never done any primary in his life. Olorioko says, ahaha, Why not Obi stepping down for Atiku? Or no get respect? Is this even about respect? Lastly, Francis Bala says, please, Obidients, carry your palaver. Didn't PO step aside for Atiku Abubakar in 2023? Why should Atiku Abubakar step aside for him? You all, let's have your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section. What do you all think of this? Thank you very much for always listening and watching, guys. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye for now.